recording. And here we go.
All right, everybody. Sports and Tacos, first ever live Zoom interactive with fans and other sports fans get to chime in. This should be fun. Something we're thinking about doing. I'm your host, Spencer Cadigan, like normal. Let's see, it looks like we have G Unit. My co-host Alex Ginzel is with us this evening. And want to give a big thanks to Easy Way Network and Eric Zuley. I think Eric's on here somewhere if he wants to say hello. But anyways, yeah, this is the first ever Zoom Sports and Tacos fan interactive. It's a new thing we're going to start doing, and it should be fun. So, I'm not sure if my my usual cohorts are on yet, but Tony Pantoja should be coming on, and Robert Humphreys also. Me, Robert, and Tony were the originators of Sports and Tacos like 5 years ago, and it's just it's a fun sports talk show by regular guys. We all have all known each other for years and years, all worked together in a huge sports bar, and sports is a huge part of our life. And basically, there's a lot going on in sports right now. Even though football is over, there's a lot of, I guess, what you would call hot stove football topics going on right now. I'm sure everybody on here has heard of a guy named Tom Brady who decided to recently retire, where there's lots of rumors right now that Mr. TB12, Tom Brady himself, may be coming out of retirement, and where he might go. It could be a short-lived retirement. There's lots of rumors about Aaron Rodgers and what Aaron Rodgers might do in regards to football. Plus, we got all kinds of NBA playoffs are coming. We have the NCAA basketball tournament coming up. We have spring training for baseball happening right now. And there they are, the two other OGs of Sports and Tacos, Mr. Tony Pantoja and Robert Humphreys.
What's up?
Basically, I guess the way that we're going to do this evening is, anybody that's out there watching, feel free to comment any questions, statements, and we'll basically, the point is to let fans chime in, and then we'll get to your questions, get to your statements. We have a pretty fun little game of trivia that we play occasionally, just to expand some of our hosts' sports knowledge. Some are experts in certain fields, less than others, and it's a good time. So anyways, without further ado, and Paul Pratt's coming on at 7, he said. So you guys will, okay, let's it's football always leads. So I'm still.
I want to tell them who Paul Pratt is, Spencer. I didn't mean to pop in and interrupt your hosting,
Sure.
but
sorry.
Don't know who Paul Pratt is.
What's up there, Eric?
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey Alex.
Doing good, buddy. Doing good.
I'll be the comic relief popping in and out here then.
I like it, baby. I like
So yeah,
it.
just so everybody knows, Paul Pratt, he's an ex star. I believe he was a free safety for the Detroit Lions. So we'll have actual ex NFL players come on occasionally. Paul Pratt is probably one of our favorites. He comes on the show often, gives his real life NFL insights to a lot of our topics and stuff. So I guess unless anybody, let's go football first. Everybody
got Dr.
like most
Fitness USA.
everybody.
They're in the queue. You got a lot of celebrities waiting to come on the show, man.
What's that? A lot of listeners?
Dr. Fitness USA, and they're in the queue waiting. You got distributors, film distributors in here. You got bloggers. You got a whole bunch of people in the audience, so you might want to acknowledge them too.
Hey, man, come play with us, man. Come play with us. You tell us your knowledge, and we'll try to tell us your knowledge. We'll have fun.
Hey, Eric, I can't see everybody that's in there, so maybe why don't you do that as like the grand host?
You got Eugene Mandelkorn, who's a pretty big film distributor and works in conjunction with the Easy Way family, and Dr. Fitness USA, who's a superstar in fitness and health and body design, and Maurice Dwayne Smith, who's actually an expert blogger, news reporter, and television host with his own show, Nuclear Popcorn. Dr. Fitness USA has the Dr. Fitness USA show on Easy Way TV. And they're all sports fans, every one of them. They're waiting for
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, well, since we got Dr. Fitness on here, okay, we're going to talk about Tom Brady. And this is what I want to know from Dr. Fitness. Tom Brady just retired after 22 seasons of just dominating.
For the second time.
Dominating for the second time. Okay, he's retired for the second time. But okay, this is just a question for Dr. Fitness. How is Tom Brady a football man god? How has his body held up for 22 seasons of getting destroyed in the NFL? Unlike anybody I've ever seen. I mean, that like there's not a lot of baseball players that can play baseball for 22 years, you know, and that's a non-contact sport. As a quarterback in the NFL, you're getting almost every time you drop back to throw the ball, you get hit typically. So, Dr. Fitness, what is Tom Brady's secret?
Probably good sex. Okay, and a lot of what do you call super vitamins, so to speak.
Yeah, because literally he just retired again, but they are talking about how he's a football addict. He literally got divorced from Giselle, one of the biggest supermodels in the entire world. His wife makes more money than he does. Yet he came back for football last year, and it caused him to get a divorce. Now, sounds like TMZ is reporting that they're hanging out again because he's finally retired. Okay, but the rumor is the San Francisco 49ers are a Super Bowl ready team right now if they just had a great quarterback. So the rumor is TB12 could be putting on a San Francisco 49ers helmet and coming back for another season.
Jeez.
Well, money's a motivator.
I still disagree, man. He's gonna talk on Sundays in the booth.
No, don't disagree. But if they put a few $1 million on the table, it'd be pretty hard to resist.
I disagree with
at the same time, that boy's not hurting on cash.
No, not whatsoever.
Well, I heard he lost a lot of money in FX, so that.
Yeah, but a lot of people are greedy.
Yeah, but Tom Brady is addicted to being great. He is addicted to winning, like to the point where he got a divorce from a supermodel that is a billionaire because he wanted to come back and play football. It's just insane.
So you got a comment, Spencer. Maurice is saying Bill Belichick's genius saved him and protected him from the physical abuse with the fantastic offensive line.
Ooh,
Good job.
I don't know.
Nobody takes less hits than Tom Brady. Nobody takes less hits than Tom Brady.
I think he should stay quit before something really bad happens.
See, I thought that this last season. I thought something bad was going to happen last season, but it didn't. And what this topic is the 49ers are all they're missing as a quarterback to be Super Bowl ready football team. And can Tom Brady stay retired if the 49ers call up and say, hey, one more time, one more season, and then he gets to ride off in the sunset? Possibly.
He could be the first quarterback to win 3 titles with 3 different teams, man, if he goes to San Fran. And him being a football junkie, dude, I could see him wanting that. I could see that playing in his mind a little bit. So hell, I could come back and play and get a 3rd title with another 3rd team right there and be the first in history to do it. He's already the GOAT, but the GOAT could always get better.
I know that boy came from the great school of Michigan. God bless. Go Blue, baby. But at the same time, man, hey, bro, you did your years, you did your time, man. You don't need to prove nothing to nobody. man, prove something to yourself.
That's
Hang
what
out
he's
with their
doing.
kids, man. Hang out with their kids, man. Talk on Sundays. Hey, well, he just made that play. Do that. And he won't
But
get hurt. I
he's-
agree.
He's addicted. I think somebody's going to have to break him for him to not suit up on Sundays. I hate to say that, but I
I
think
thought Giselle was doing that. That's what that was.
you would think, but I just, Dr. Fitness, if I wanted to be Tom Brady, what would I need to do athletically and with my diet to become Tom Brady? Because I don't want to say my age, but we're close to the same age.
I'm trying to get back on this video here. I tell them to get on the Dr. Fitness USA's ergonomic strength training program, obviously.
So if I can get on the Dr. Fitness strength training program, do you think I'll get a tryout for the 49ers this fall?
Well, we could probably manually create a little bit more meat on the bone, so to speak, and increase your strength about 70 or 80%, and they probably would see you as an asset.
That would be awesome. I think they could use a 5'11", 180, bald guy. I could play tight end. So if you could get me a roster spot on the 49ers with Tom Brady this fall, I'm all in, Dr. Fitness.
All right.
Hey, bro, I'm the best water boy around, and I'm bald too. Yeah, man, I'm 5'4", 5'5", whatever 7-Eleven I came out of. But guess what? I'll run that bottle out there. Here we go, sir. Yeah, baby.
So, okay, yeah, just Tony and Bama and anybody else who wants to chime in. I guess what I want to know if you think Tom Brady is going to be playing in the NFL this season. I say, yes, he absolutely is. The man is going to get a call from the 49ers and he is not going to be able to stay retired. Bama, what do you think?
I'm not going to discount that, but it will not be at the first game of the season. If he does come over, it'll be like kind of what Indianapolis did last couple of years, trying to call Phillip Rivers back up. Hey, you want to come back and, finish off the season? We got a good thing going right here. No, they give either Lance or Purdy the shot first, and if it don't work out, then sure, maybe they keep they keep Tom on the back burner. But that's my opinion. Yeah,
Tony.
Like I said before, and I also agreed with Big Doug's comment about him. Don't get hurt, man. You already proved you already did whatever. Man, he has more playoff wins than teams. It's one of those. He's got more rings than some teams. He's good, man. But you know what? It's time for him to retire. He put a good show and he gave a great show. Don't hurt yourself, bud.
G Unit. What do you think? Do you think we're going to be watching Tom Brady play football?
Yeah, I think he could definitely be playing again, especially if him and Giselle stay friends and don't really get back together. Football's his life. Yeah, I could see him playing again.
Yeah. Anybody else got any opinions? Anybody?
Yeah, I still say he should stop. He's done all he could possibly do. What more can he possibly achieve?
Yeah.
And the athletes are much more incredibly explosive and dangerous than when he first came in the league.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think he's playing less than the left.
Yeah.
and he did just sign what the deal he's got for doing the pregame reporter thing right there is more money than what he made during his NFL career. So
Yeah.
it's not like commentating is going to cost him anything right there.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, like before he even retired again, Fox gave him a 10-year, $450 million deal to commentate games on Sundays. 10 years.
And that's with no restructuring, like he always did with the Patriots. No restructuring. That's all it is. That's it.
Just a cush job talking on TV, has been waiting there for 2 years.
But like you said, though, Spencer, and I agree, he is such a competitor, man, that I could see him wanting to come back, especially if he had an opportunity with the 49ers, man, who's just a Garoppolo away from somebody different than him to get in the Super Bowl right there. And
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I suggest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Broncos fan, born and raised, and pretty much my whole life I've hated Tom Brady until I went and watched. If anybody's ever bored, YouTube Tom Brady, Michigan, and how Tom Brady became Tom Brady. And it is a pretty freaking amazing story because he literally just through hard work and just basically willed himself to be the best. He was on a team where nobody would give him a shot, and he had to just grind and grind and grind, and finally became the starting quarterback. Like, I think it wasn't until his senior year, and even then, nobody there. This topic came up because I wanted to know how Tom Brady, a man that is that great, I mean, he is like twice as good as anybody even close to him, was a 6th round draft pick.
Mhm.
And you go back and there was a lot of political factors, the quarterbacks in Michigan and stuff, but his teammates, like the coach and his teammates knew he was special, but nobody else
Yeah,
did.
well, for instance, like you were talking about when he did do his first, it wasn't even his first starting position. Something happened with the quarterback. It was against Penn State in Penn State, where Penn State was highly ranked. And then all of a sudden, the quarterback got hurt. So this kid, Tom Brady, comes in. He does his first comeback and first victory. And then after that, man, you know what he does now.
Yeah, but I just
Or
let
what
me
he
say that
did.
for anybody who for Dr. Fitness, anybody who's just looking for like motivation in life in general, go back and watch Tom Brady's history, and it is, I don't know, it's part God-ish. How
Hey, Spencer, you have another comment from Reese. What about Russell Westbrook's new season with the Clippers? Was it fair to have him as a scapegoat for the Lakers woes or shoes? Brady needs to chill out.
Woes, yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
Hey, I'm happy he did the move. He wasn't doing good in LA. Usually I'm not ripping on any LA Laker fans and all that, but lately that's the place where you retire at. But with Westbrook going, I bet he's happy. Both the club is happy. Everybody got a fair shake on it, and now he's playing on a team where he wants to be a contender.
I think all that I really have to say about it is Russell Westbrook left, and now the Lakers are winning.
Yeah. Hey, man. You could also say, LeBron's played every single game. Ever since he came back. Since winning the biggest score in history of basketball.
He's been hurt recently.
Yeah, but he's been banged up left and right, where he'll play 2 games on here, 2 games on there. But you know what? Those games are victories.
Yeah, I know, but Russell Westbrook, all I know is he's gone from the Lakers. Here's my problem with Russell was, and this is, every Lakers problem, Laker fans' problem with Russell Westbrook was, he had no business shooting the basketball. I mean, he didn't. Like he was the one taking the clutch shots, and he shouldn't have been. And just
that's a LeBron.
They're all trying to catch Denver this year.
They basically he was not willing to accept the fact that he was not the number 1 star on that team.
Oh yeah.
It was basically,
they got a pretty good club.
they needed Russell Westbrook to know his role and shut his mouth like The Rock.
It's kind of like Brooklyn, man, right now. I mean, after they gave up Kyrie and Durant, and they're still winning games and still in the playoffs and still not playing any worse than they were when they had those 2 on the roster. Sometimes you get rid of the big names, the team plays like a team.
For instance, yesterday
Maybe like the Lakers in a sense, right there.
Yesterday we were at Ball Arena, and we played them and we lost by 2 points. But man, what a comeback to get that 2 points! Even though they don't have big names on that whole team,
they were a good team. Yeah, you got Collins, you got freaking Michael, right?
They were making points.
Do you guys think that the Clippers got better or worse by having Russell Westbrook on the team?
They stay the same. They got no better, they got no worse. No.
It was a fair deal on everything.
No fair deal. It was just stagnant. It helped nothing. Personally,
Okay.
Russell's not going to help the Clippers.
We got another.
They just shook hands.
And he's not going to hurt the
And actually,
Clippers.
okay, before we dive into this next question, let's play our first round of G Unit Price is Right. Okay, so we just go, okay, so Alex Ginzel, he, one of our super awesome co-hosts. Alex is kind of a football. Football is her area of expertise, and especially the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm just trying to like expand a little bit of her sports knowledge in regards to basketball, maybe baseball, because you know about like the Royals and stuff, right?
Yeah,
No,
I know
hey,
baseball.
she's got the Jayhawks jersey on right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Jayhawks,
Kansas,
yeah.
baby. It's Kansas.
And I got
That's
that
right.
I'm on number 1 seed.
My
So-
Michigan's in the NIT.
So
I saw.
the way we play G Unit Price is Right is it's just like the Price is Right. Okay. So whoever and everybody in the crowd can play this. So what we're gonna do is put in your number. So have the chat screen up because this is a numbers game. Basically, it's just trying to teach basic stats of the NBA, like all-time great NBA players, baseball players, stuff like that, just to increase sports knowledge as we move forward with Sports and Tacos. So, just it's increasing sports knowledge. So G Unit Price is Right. The way this works, whoever is the closest without going over, just like on the Price is Right, okay, wins. But you're not trying to answer the actual question. You're trying to answer what you think Alex is going to answer. So whatever number you think Alex is going to say, that is what you're aiming for. Just so you know. Okay? So
I got this, man.
okay, so even if you know how many home runs Barry Bonds hit all time, what you're going for here is what you think Alex is going to say. And whoever's the closest without going over wins. And for this first round, I don't know if you can see that. This is a vintage 1997 Frank Thomas starting lineup action figure. So whoever wins.
That'll look good in the sports room.
The big hurt. Auburn boy, dang it. But still, I still like it.
Whoever wins round one, you just put your address in the chat or whatever, and I will mail this to you. This is an unopened. I don't know. It's probably worth like $20. So,
Well, Shaka, you know where you this thing.
is everybody ready to play G Unit Price is Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna get 10 seconds, Alex.
Okay.
So everybody has 10 seconds to put their answer into the chat. Okay? So maybe I'll count it off. Maybe Eric could count it off, but here we go. So, Alex, Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader in Major League Baseball. A lot of people will argue that there should be an asterisk because almost everybody knows that he used steroids to break that record. Okay? But how many home runs all time did Barry Bonds hit? You have 10 seconds.
You asked me this last time.
No, I asked you something close to it last time. So how many home runs all time did Barry Bonds hit? In 5, 4, 3.
In the whole season?
His whole career.
His whole career.
Yep.
69.
And the audience is saying 815, we have a 96, we have a 104, and we have a 77.
Whoever.
And we just got in a 65.
What was the last one?
65.
Oh, 65.
Did
just
it
won.
come in on time?
It came on actually around the same time she said hers, but it could have been right after too. So we might have had a cheater in the crowd.
Okay, hey,
Hey,
I think
that's an
we're-
old
I-
Grayson adage. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Bring it.
okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna give it to the who put in 75.
No 75. There was a 65,
77.
77, 104,
77. Okay, so
815, and 96.
77. Whoever put in 77 gets the point.
That would be Batista Gramad. Congratulations, Batista. And she's
Good
the one that
job.
commented and said, I know nothing about sports.
You got
Real
Frank
answer.
Thomas.
Okay, Batista got point number 1. Okay, so next question. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, this is the next question, Alex.
Okay.
So in 1894, there was a man named Hugh Duffy who played Major League Baseball. He still to this day holds the highest batting average for any baseball player who had over 500 at bats. Okay, this record has stood since 1894.
Oh my
What was Hugh Duffy's batting average in 1894? And start the clock.
Never heard it before.
All right, we have a 487. That was
No,
one.
don't read them off. You can't read them off. We
Oh,
gotta
don't
get
read them off. Okay. But she can look at the chat.
God. Is it the higher it is, it's better, right? The higher the batting average,
Yeah.
the better.
Up to 1,000.
0.654.
Okay,
Damn.
0.654. Okay. Who
654. That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, so we have, here's the guesses. Eugene Mandelkorn was 0.487. Dr. Fitness is 786. Batista's 231 and Maurice did 417.
487. So 487 gets the point.
Spencer, what's the
47 was-
actual answer to that, man? I'm curious. about that one.
487 was Eugene. There he is. Eugene, go ahead and unmute yourself. And why don't you introduce yourself, Eugene? It looks like you just won that trivia. You gotta unmute yourself there, Eugene.
Hey, Tony and Bama, get yourself
Yo.
a pad of paper and a marker.
Yeah, I'm Eugene Mandelkorn. I'm a producer, writer in the entertainment industry. My father was a professional baseball player, so that's one of the reasons I know some of those questions. But actually, you said the full career of Bobby Bonds, not Bobby Bonds, his
Barry Bonds, Barry Bonds. Yeah.
Barry Bonds' full career. So,
Yeah.
but I guess somebody guessed just a year, his record in a year, right?
Yeah, but they were still the closest without going over because it's Price is Right.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Price is right.
Closest without going over.
Okay.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I know a little bit about baseball and a little bit about weightlifting because my brother was a champion weightlifter. So
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
so
Very nice.
Tony and Bama, you guys can be playing also. Like if get a marker like we did that. Okay, perfect.
Now it's time for Daddy to play. Here I come.
With you guys, you have to just flash the cue card in front of the camera. Okay, so this is going to be the last question for this round of G Unit Price is Right. So, okay, hey guys, just so you know, Hugh Duffy batted 439 in
Ah,
8.
that's what I was curious. 439. Dang. That's
Dude, he almost hit 440.
I thought it would have been
And,
higher. back in the day.
Just for anybody out there that, and I'm just gonna throw this in there, Alex. Like Ted Williams was the last guy to ever hit 400 in Major League Baseball, and I don't think it's happened since 1941, I believe.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe this year without the since they took away the shift.
Maybe, yeah, you might, but just so you know,
I
so
doubt it. No.
it hasn't happened in over 80 years. Somebody
Now, the
hitting
closest anybody's ever taken has been like what into maybe July or August, and they were still like 30, 40 points below.
yeah,
Yeah,
George
that's a record that probably won't ever be broke.
George
And if
Brett,
it does get broke, oh boy.
George Brett hit 390 in 1980. He's the closest one that's ever come closest to it. So anyways,
Wow.
okay, last G Unit trivia question. So basically the way we got to do this is we'll go 10 seconds, people get their answers in, then you answer, Alex.
Okay.
So Cy Young, he has an award you may have heard for the best pitcher in baseball every year gets the Cy Young Award.
Mm-hmm.
Cy Young was an actual guy. He's the winningest baseball pitcher of all time in the history of baseball. How many games did Cy Young win in his entire career? Start the timer.
Oh my gosh.
And answer.
350.
Okay. What do we got, Alec or Eric?
So we have a guess, 57, 75, 57 from Batista, 75 from Maurice, and 40 from Eugene.
Oh my God.
Tony and Bama, you guys got answers or no?
I threw 420 up for a total.
Thank
Mine was
you.
525.
They know me so well.
25. Okay, whoever guessed 75 gets the point.
Ding, ding, ding. That was Maurice Dwayne Smith. Maurice, go ahead and why don't you introduce yourself a little bit, since you won, and make sure the audience, knows a little bit about yourself. Unmute yourself there, Maurice.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, what's up?
Good.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, got to win.
How you
Heck
doing?
yes.
How you doing? Yeah, I'm a writer, and I do a lot of writing for Eric. And also I do a TV show that I call Nuclear Pop. So I know a little about sports. I try to follow hockey. I'm not real good about it, but I try to follow all the sports. So in fact, I used to write for a magazine for Buddy. I forgot Buddy's last name. He had a magazine called The Scoop LA. So I did sports writing and went and followed LA Sparks and stuff like that. So
That's cool, man.
yeah, I have a little sports knowledge. Plus, I play ball, a little bit during my life. But right now, I'm doing a lot of writing. So if you need any writing or press releases or what have you, I'm available. Plus, you can come on my TV show.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
so we got 3 winners. We got to do one more quick question here, and to break the tie. Now, with this one, only Maurice, Batista, and Eugene can answer. Okay, because somebody's got to win this super amazing Frank Thomas 1997 starting lineup action figure.
Cool.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to come up with the question,
You said Maurice, Batista, and who?
and Eugene.
Eugene? Okay.
Okay,
They're on
so
screen.
we will give
I hope
them-
somebody wins it because you'll feel better, but she'll feel better too.
Who's next?
What's
All right,
happening
Spencer, what do
here?
you got?
Okay, guys. Okay, so it's just you 3. Can everybody hear me good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, Phil Jackson was the head coach of the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, for many years he won a lot of championships. You have 10 seconds. How many championships does Phil Jackson have between the Bulls and the Lakers? How many NBA titles did he win as a coach? Start the timer.
Timer started.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
8.
Okay, our guesses was Eugene said 7, Maurice said 8, Batista said 47, and then Maurice changed his answer to 6.
Who said 8?
Well, Maurice said 8, but then he changed his answer.
Maurice,
Yeah.
you just won a 1997 Frank Thomas starting lineup action.
Whoa. Cool.
Ding,
Cool.
ding, 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 ding.
Cool. So hey, Spencer, if I could make a suggestion, you actually do have some superstars in the audience right now.
Really?
And I think that you should introduce these superstars that are there. Maybe look at this as like a commercial break from Sports and Tacos. And those 2 superstars is actually Dr. Pat Rogers, who does a lot of high-level events, one of our platinum members. So Dr. Patricia Rogers, if you want to unmute yourself and introduce yourself, it's one of my favorite sayings. Unmute yourself and introduce yourself real quick.
Yes. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am Dr. Patricia Rogers, visibility strategist, and I am the CEO of Unity in Service. We're people. We always need people. And I'm an international best-selling co-author I am a two-time winning public speaker. I host online virtual events for entrepreneurs, of course, to speak and sell their products and also connect with other successful entrepreneurs. And we provide a speaking platform for you to share your expertise. How about that?
That's awesome.
And we all, and we also give all of our speakers get access to the email list of attendees because we believe that we have to follow up so that entrepreneurs or those that would like to be can invest in our products and services. And so that's what keeps me separate from everybody because a lot of people don't give you email lists. And also our events, we just bring positive energy in just like we are here. I'm just doing my work. I don't know anything about football. But I guess it's football y'all talk, but I'm having fun just being here while I work and I'm just being entertained by you guys and gals.
Good.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Rogers, and we have Katrina Cantus
You're
with author of Fish
awesome.
as well.
Yeah.
Katrina, go ahead and unmute yourself and introduce yourself, and then they got to get to their next segment.
Okay.
Well, hey folks, I'm Karina Gantis, CEO of Author Assist. I help authors make their dreams come true by getting them published. I have a media pack that gets some huge visibility, including being on my TV show Behind the Pen, which is being premiered on the 18th of March, only a few days. Yay. Also Eric's special day as well. We all know that date. I am an international best-selling author. I'm also an award-winning filmmaker. I write fiction books, but I publish, coach and mentor non-fiction and fiction authors. So I love helping authors because they need the help. I have 30 years of experience, so I can help them. And it's awesome being here. I'm sorry I'm late, but I was on another call. Forgive me.
This is awesome. It's
That's
nice to
so
meet you.
awesome.
Very
Yeah,
nice to
nice
meet
to meet you.
Awesome. Wow, you have a very prestigious crowd, Eric.
Yeah.
It's not as normal sports talk crowd, but it's awesome. Just so
Well, we
you know.
call them the Easy Way family, and they're just supportive, and we ask them to do so. So we want to make sure we give them the chance to advertise and promote themselves. And you do
We
have
love you all, man. We love you all.
It's a little different crowd than from the days when we started at the Platte River Bar and Grill. On the deck. Let's just say that.
And you do have Paul Pratt in the queue if you want to hit that segment.
Oh yeah, bring Paul in for sure.
Well, he's got to put his camera on. And Paul, if you're there,
Okay,
put your
cool.
camera on.
Well,
unmute
then, hey,
yourself.
just real quick, just so everybody knows, I never actually answered the question. Phil Jackson won 10 NBA titles between the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's pretty good.
One for every finger.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Phil Jackson.
He's almost Yogi Berra with all the rings right there. But
Yeah,
not quite.
Phil Jackson can put a ring on every finger from his time at the Bulls and the Lakers. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I watched it.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul Pratt's on.
Hey, yo, Paulie, how you doing, buddy?
What's popping? What's popping?
Hey,
Chilling,
Paul,
man,
how you doing,
chilling.
brother?
I'm doing good. Easy way.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we were just actually, Paul, real quick. You think Tom Brady's going to come out of retirement and go to the 49ers and win a Super Bowl?
Oh, well, before we talk about the 49ers, I'm really mad that we got 49er trash to the Raiders. I'm a Raider fan, and we signed Jimmy Garoppolo today. So I don't.
Yeah, you did get drop a load. You did get drop a load.
Well-
He's in silver and black and in Vegas.
I'm like,
You know,
wow.
Bling, 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 bling.
What is he going to do? Nothing. But
He's
no,
Paul,
efficient.
can you turn your
Raiders
phone
are-
sideways so we can get you full screen, brother? Never mind. Keep
Oh,
going.
I'm
Turn
welcome.
it the other way. Go back. Never mind.
Yeah, and then of course, well, Tom Brady. No, I think he's gonna stay retired. I know he's probably getting anxious, but he better stay retired this time.
Better stay. But yeah, okay, this is the question. If he gets a call from the 49ers, they are a Super Bowl ready team, in my opinion. If
They
you
are,
have Tom
that's
Brady
true.
on that team. What do you think?
man. But that apology he did, I mean, I guess that's less than 40 days. I mean, that's like, oh, you did it again?
You know, I thought
It's
you
like
wanted to
last
talk
year,
to
same as last year.
Okay,
Yeah, so
like what level of angry would
no,
you?
no, no. Is he getting back with Giselle? That's the main question. Are they getting back
Yeah,
together?
he is. It looks like he is.
Until the San Francisco 49ers call and say, Tom, how would you like to ride off into the sunset a Super Bowl champion? And he's gonna sit there, he's gonna lay in bed, he's gonna think about it, and he's gonna call Gronk. You watch, he's gonna
He
have
said- he probably-
Oh,
he
Gronk
probably-
will be
no.
back with him. Yeah, Gronk will be back with him if he
he's
goes to
probably-
San Francisco.
Man,
He's probably
that
gonna
that,
say,
that
"Well, I'm
boy,
already
no,
divorced
man, he's still
anyway."
trying to get on that credit union, you know, man. He'll never get on that
Yeah.
credit union, and he won't be coming back to football. No, man, that boy's gonna be drinking margaritas, checking out senoritas.
I'm
South
just
Beach.
telling you. I'm telling you, Tom Brady is gonna be a San
You know what?
It's
You know
too
what? It
easy.
feels like he should. It doesn't feel like he has it. It doesn't feel like, yeah. Yeah, I
He's
don't
the
know.
kind of guy
Too
that
late.
wants to go out on top, and he did not go out on top last year. I can
No.
see him maybe making a run with
No.
San Fran, but it ain't gonna be the first game of the season.
Okay, and
They'll
then
probably
Paul,
go through.
Paul,
His wife, hey, his wife went out on top, but I don't know if it was with how he wanted it to be, but yeah.
yeah. Paul, this was my last question, and this was from last week's show. If Tom Brady comes back and he's the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, and they have to play the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, who are you taking in that Super Bowl?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes, it is.
I don't bet against Brady. I always bet on, if Brady got the team around him, I always bet on Brady.
Yeah.
I've
that's-
never, I've seen it, I've witnessed it. So I always got to bet on Brady.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
usually pretty
Okay.
small, pretty smart, Paul. Yeah, that's usually pretty smart,
Yeah. I believe Mahomes though, but if Brady has weapons around him, like everything he needs, all he gotta do is beat him. Yeah.
You give him Debo, McCaffrey, Ayuk right there, along with
yeah,
Kittle, and
yeah.
Dude,
I
that,
don't
That's
see
hard to
Brady
say
letting
no
his
to.
team down. Yeah.
that
Because he didn't
defense.
have remember his offensive line was done since the training camp, so he was doomed before the season even started. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what happens, bro. That's what happens.
So,
Yeah, but they did, Kansas City did lose their offensive coordinator. He went to Washington, where I thought that was a bad move. Because, man, you're on a winning team, and, you know, that coach,
doesn't
your
matter.
boy, he's not going to stay there much longer. He maybe get a couple more Super Bowls under his belt, but, you know, he
Yeah.
would be the next runner-up. I don't know why he left. I get it, the money, but, man, you know,
Doesn't matter.
He gets to probably make his own play calls this year because Andy Reid did all the play calls.
that is, yeah,
That's
you got a
true.
good point there, man.
Yeah.
All right, hey guys, I want to dive into. This could be a little bit of a controversial topic. All right, what do you guys think? And I had a heated discussion with a friend of mine the other day about this and other topics like this. And you guys are in Denver, Tony. Have you guys heard anything more about Ja Morant? And
Yeah, he went to Shotgun Willie's, you know, after the game, him and a lot of the guys, you know, Shotgun Willie's for all America. It's an adult playground. And so, you know, all of a sudden, but there is a catch, you know, a 17-year-old boy got in his face. What is he doing at Shotguns? That should be something to look at too. But he did flash his gun around on his little phone, and then he posted it, and now all of a sudden he needs counseling. Come on.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
gosh.
What you were asking, Spencer, the Denver Police Department, they opened up an investigation to it, so you can't really say.
I was going to
or
say,
heard a whole
because
lot
this
right
is,
there. Yeah.
that's what I was wondering was, I haven't seen any of the pictures. Maybe you guys have.
All he did was having fun.
Yeah, he was just showing up his gun.
Doesn't matter. You're in the
But the
city
catch
of
was he was in
county.
the strip joint.
Okay, and this is where, do you guys remember when Plaxico shot himself in the leg? Everybody, no, listen, everybody thought that was, you know, like kind of a funny story until the DA in New York found out that he had a concealed firearm in his pocket that discharged, and then Plaxico went to jail. And, you know, the DA, they didn't even know about that until it was reported on ESPN. Like, it literally had to make the news before anybody knew about it.
Well, it ain't taking that long for Joe. That's why I don't think it's gonna be as bad as it seems.
But
What do you
here's the thing
think,
with
Paul?
Ja. The thing with Ja is, first of all, he was silly to do that, showing off, you're not a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need to do that, but he stood on himself, he got caught up. But technically, isn't Colorado open carry?
No, well, you had, no, Colorado's not. Denver County is not even close. Denver County, you are not even allowed to have a handgun on your body without a concealed carry permit. Like
Mhm.
it has to be
Okay,
in your
yeah,
car.
yeah.
The ammo has to be stored separate from it. Like Denver County is hardcore.
So my thing is, okay, so he didn't have, he shouldn't have had a gun there. All right, boom. But the shotgun Willie's, he spent so much money there. Why would you throw him on the bus like that? Like, now nobody's gonna want to go there. He's let it.
No, he went off his own post. He posted it and sent it to everybody. And then
No,
And
no,
then
no, I know
everything-
that.
once everybody saw
But
it, it kinda
shotgun,
went there, yeah.
shotgun Willie's is now posted. Yeah, shotgun Willie's is like putting out extra pictures of what he's doing in the club. What time? We're like, well, he's at a strip club. Like, why is he?
Well, yeah, everybody, yeah.
Yeah,
And hey,
so
just-
what? You see, happy they spend money.
Just for
People's
everybody
eyes.
out there, everybody that's listening, like Ja Morant, I mean, literally the guy is becoming like the next Michael Jordan. The guy is
he's
just,
pretty good.
Ja's good. Yeah, yeah.
And olives,
I mean,
salt,
he's
pepper,
up there.
vinegar, and oil.
So.
No, he's great. He's great. I just feel bad for him because I think I just like trying to be something that you're not. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be like that. Even if you was coming from that lifestyle, everybody that I know that come from a lifestyle, they don't want that. They try to act like if you get 200 million, you're not trying to promote that. You're trying to be totally different. You're trying to be a square. You know what I mean?
You don't want attention.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you know, and the guy I was talking to was basically, he was like, what? He just flashed his gun in the strip club. And I was like, I'm telling you, when this makes the news, if you get an overzealous district attorney, they could investigate. And if they investigate and they see that, he could be facing like criminal charges possibly for flashing a handgun.
It won't go that far. It can't go that far, man. No, there was no intent on anything right.
Nah, man, he was just showing off his gun on his own
telling
phone.
you,
But he can get in trouble.
on
He can get in
Instagram.
trouble for having the gun on the plane.
Absolutely,
though, like
dude.
NBA.
If he does not
That was
have a
stupid.
concealed carry permit, he is in trouble. I'm telling you.
I'm sure he does.
And a DA, because he's famous, is gonna come after him just to get their name in the paper. I'm telling you, this is not over with Ja Morant.
Dang.
Yes, yeah. Like I said, there's an open investigation right now in Denver. That's the last I've heard of it.
Yeah,
That's
no-
why he was seeking help.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be seeking help from his lawyer. Just it sucks because I don't know. I doubt. Who knows? But then
One second. I'll be right back.
Nobody thought the Plaxico thing was going to be a big deal, and I'm pretty sure didn't Plaxico get 2 years in prison?
I really don't remember. I don't know. Yeah.
I think he did. Okay, and then here's just a little contrast of about different states. You guys remember Aqib Talib? Tony, Bama, you guys remember Aqib Talib? Turn your volume on. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is Plaxico Burress, for anybody out there who's listening. He was a star wide receiver for the New York Giants. He went into the club one night with his sweatpants on and his like 9mm in his pocket. And he accidentally shot himself in the leg in the club and then left. Nobody reported anything. But it wasn't until days later when it was reported on ESPN that he shot himself in the leg that the district attorney in New York found out, and he went to prison. But here's the contrast. Aqib Talib, who was he won a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. He was like an all-pro defensive back. He did the same thing. He got drunk, had his gun in his pocket, like walked across the street, passed out on a park bench, shot himself in the leg, but it was in Texas. No charges filed. They were like, your punishment is you being stupid and shooting yourself in the leg.
Yeah.
It's Texas.
Marie says Plaxico did do time.
Yeah, I know he did. I think he did 2 years. So, but Aqib Talib did it in Texas and didn't, there's no charges filed whatsoever. So just a crazy story that I wanted to report on. you know, and there's also stuff crazy. I don't want to chat about it right now, get into it right now, but with Alabama and the Alabama basketball team, you know what I'm
Yes.
talking about, Bama. But
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
they just had their winningest season ever. So, anyways, let's get on to our next round of G Unit Price is Right. I have a sweet die-cast Porsche car to give
Ooh.
for whoever wins this round.
That's cute.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
You know, it's you can
I
kind
want to
of
go fast.
how big it is, you know. It's probably worth like 30 or 40 bucks, but it's pretty sweet, you know. So that's what's up for grabs in the round 2 of G Unit Price is Right, guys. Everybody ready? Ready? Okay. So this time we're gonna dive into NHL hockey because I'd like to expand G Unit's mind about hockey. This is just
I love
basic
hockey.
all-time hockey stuff. Okay. Wayne Gretzky is the all-time goal scoring leader in NHL history. How many goals did Wayne Gretzky score in his entire career in the NHL? Start the timer. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your answer, G Unit?
It's got to be a high number. I'm going to go 650.
Ooh, not bad. Okay, where are we at, Zuli?
So we have, Maurice says Gretzky had 110. Eugene says 455. Batista says 89. Karina says 125. And we have 110.
Tony and Bama.
I said 612.
Ooh.
Oh,
What did
I
Tony say?
said 715.
oh my God.
Oh, dang. Tony wins this round. Okay, so Wayne Gretzky actually scored 894 goals in his career.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
moving
great
on.
one.
We are going to stick with Wayne Gretzky being one of the all-time greatest goal scorers in the history of hockey. So Wayne Gretzky also holds the all-time single season goal record. How many goals did Wayne Gretzky score that year that he set the all-time record for goals by a hockey player?
In
Start
1
the-
year.
1 year. Start the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, G Unit. How many goals did he score?
235.
Holy
Is that too many?
In one season?
Is that too many?
Oh my God, is he a robot? Super.
Hey, man, I want him on my team.
Hell yeah.
235 goals in one season. Okay, Eric.
All right, Karina says 220. Maurice has 105. Batista is a 90. Eugene says 95.
Oh, the first one got it.
Tony and Bama. Tony Bama, what did you guys say? Did you say anything?
I had 150.
I said 70.
So yeah, who said 220?
Karina Cantus.
Karina, you won that point.
Good job, Karina.
Wow.
Okay,
Karina, raise your hand so all the audience knows you.
All right.
Right.
So one more hockey question and then we'll move on. Okay, so Martin Brodeur is considered by a lot of people, he's the winningest goalie ever. I consider Patrick Waugh to be the greatest goalie ever, but that's just because I'm from Denver and I have an Avalanche bias. But Martin Brodeur holds the all-time wins record. How many wins? And he's a goalie, just so you know. He's considered to be the greatest goalie ever. How many wins all time did Martin Brodeur have in his career? Start the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's your answer, Alex?
How am I supposed to know this? 110.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, so, all right, 110. Okay, never mind. Okay, in his career, just think career.
In his career. So, okay, so more than that.
It's okay. 110 is the answer. What do we got, Eric?
I was playing with my new clock on my little screen there. If you notice, there's a timer and I can't seem to get it to 10 seconds. So, there we go. All right.
Oh, nice.
You said start the clock, 10 seconds. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, look at all the technology skills Eric's got. Just kidding. All right. So we got to go to our chat, and the chat says Maurice 350. Batista says 94, Eugene says 227, and Karina Cantus says 170.
Tony Bama, what do you guys got?
I said 709.
Okay.
I said 200.
All
Wow.
right, who said 94?
That would be Batista Grimad.
All right.
Batista.
Yeah, we have our 3 finalists.
But I don't get this, Batista. You said that you don't know about sports, and you're like, you're messaging going, I don't know about sports, but yet you're winning all the sports trivia.
Yeah.
You know what? Pure intuition.
You're Googling.
Okay, so we're down to Batista, Tony, and Karina. Okay, this is gonna be the final question of who wins this sweet Porsche diecast car. I can't remember exactly what year it was. I think it was 2013, I believe. Peyton Manning set the all-time single season touchdown passes record. Okay. How many touchdowns did Peyton Manning throw that year, Alex? Start the timer.
Well, what do you want the timer to be at?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay.
And go. How many
Can I
touchdowns?
get some time for technology here, damn it? Okay, 10 seconds, timer on the clock,
How many
I
touchdowns?
don't even
and
know
10
the
seconds
answers to
go.
this.
Timer has started.
Oh, so
How
that's
many
50.
touchdowns, G Unit? Think about a football season, Peyton Manning.
Time's up.
And 3, 2, 1. What's your answer?
How many
Alex?
touchdowns he scored in one season?
How many did he throw in 1 year?
Throw in 1 year.
How do I get off?
150.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm gonna go 50.
No, we said 150. So 150, whoever's the closest without going over. What are the answers?
All right, we got wow, we got a whole bunch of
Oh, wait,
answers.
this is only, remember, this is only Tony, Batista, and Karina.
All right, Batista says 66.
Ooh.
So let me get Batista there up on the screen. So we got her, so we can see her face. Oh my God, am I gonna win? Oh my God. Okay, and Karina, we got a guess from Karina. Karina's is 38. Oh my God, am I gonna win? Am I gonna
Tony,
win? I want the car, I want the car, I want the car, I want the car, I want the car.
I
Okay.
got 56, where I feel like I'm pretty close, but not against the 100.
So you, hey,
lost.
you lost. Okay, so Batista, you are the owner of a new Porsche.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
This is
Batista,
crazy.
Put a battery in there and drive it around.
So just,
Little- I mean,
But you can only go
I
left.
don't get this. You said you don't know sports, but yet you're winning all
Yes.
the sports trivia.
I know.
Okay.
I just went with intuition, seriously.
God's got your back on this one, I guess.
and
Doing
just-
great.
you guys- G Unit. Just so you know, the answer is 55. Peyton Manning threw
Okay.
55.
55. Okay.
Not
That-
really.
Oh, I had 56.
All right, well, cool.
That's a lot of
Then-
touchdowns.
then I gotta wrap
And
this up,
I think 7 of those were against my Baltimore Ravens. Or
Yes.
six were at least in that one game.
The
Wow.
first Sunday night football game that year.
But we got
I
you back
remember
a year later when we beat you guys in the playoffs.
Why you gotta bring that up? It's one of the worst.
I always bring it up. Good job, Baltimore. Way to kick.
It hurts.
Yes.
So, okay, what, does anybody out there got a topic? Anybody want to know anything about sports? And if not, we're gonna dive in. We'll dive into a little bit of NBA, and then we'll wrap up the last round of G Unit Price is Right.
Are you not going to give me like 2 seconds to give my Alabama basketball team props for being the first time ever a #1 seed and the #1 overall?
My problem with those props, Bama, is your best player should probably be like in jail if he didn't live.
No, you are so wrong. If you want to get into that, you are so wrong on that.
I promise you. Again,
You're trying to give somebody badness when he was just kind of had nothing to do with it, man. What
I mean, I get it.
nothing.
I'm actually with you, Bama. It's just
You can ostracize somebody just because they happen to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
you can if he's in
Addicted by
LA or New
association.
York City. I promise you, he's in jail. If he did that in LA or New York City, he
Yeah.
facing criminal charges.
Hey,
I mean, they've already got
but-
Darius Miles
but
and
being-
Gary already on capital murder charges, man. I mean,
but could you get
Miller
happy
did
about?
nothing, dude. He
Hold
was
on.
he was, yeah. That's another, that could be a whole nother show right there. But
I know.
Hey, but Alabama being #1, that doesn't mean anything because you still got to do the
hey,
Are
we
you
still
gonna win
got
the
to play. But
championship?
Paul, we've never
Yeah.
been a #1 overall seed, period, much less the overall for the
Oh,
tournament, man. We've never been to Final
oh yeah.
Four.
For
That
real,
is
I
true.
can't believe Alabama's #1. That's crazy. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
true.
So
And,
Yeah,
and this is
that's
the
a-
first
that's a-
year I can
yeah,
say
that's
my,
good.
my bracket I fill out that takes Alabama all the way might actually have a chance this year. Usually I'm just donating to everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you do when did bracketology already was that today? Did you-
Well, the tournament, the playing game start tomorrow, but the actual 64 don't start till Thursday.
So did you guys fill out brackets, Tony?
Starting tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So got it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. You might as well throw darts at a dartboard. I'm assuming G Unit has Kansas.
I got them
Kansas,
going to the
yeah.
Final Four.
G Unit, I love you. You could get to the Final Four, but it's so hard to repeat. You guys won it last year. It's going to be really hard to repeat.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
But you got a good team.
You do got a good team.
We do.
All right.
Kansas, man.
Yeah, they're sweet. So I guess let's just a couple minutes of NBA. Kevin Durant is out the rest of the regular season for the Phoenix Suns, and you guys know how
Retire.
So
Retire.
How many games did he play? Like 3 or 4?
3, and he crushed it. Then he messed his ankle up in
Yeah,
practice.
Denver's out. Yeah.
But,
Like
but
I
I'm
told
getting-
you, Spencer, I'm not worried about Phoenix. Denver has no worries on Phoenix.
you guys are out of your effing minds.
Denver has no worries on Phoenix.
So what poster are you putting on your wall, Shotgun?
This is what I'm getting at here. Kevin Durant is going to be completely fresh. A week, day one. of
Dude,
the
he
playoffs.
tripped on his own feet.
For what, 2 days?
Yeah.
And he's out again?
He
Doesn't
tripped on his own feet.
In
Doesn't matter.
practice.
In
Who do you have?
practice. Practice.
Oh my God, Paul, are you still there?
yeah, I'm here.
What are your thoughts on Kevin Durant becoming a Phoenix Sun?
I mean, I'm not worried about him as being a Lakers fan. I wish him and Kyrie and James Harden stayed together and made it work. But I liked it. It's good for the NBA. The West is tight now, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it because of health, because I don't think they can stay healthy. So, and obviously, KD always gets hurt. Chris Paul going to eventually pull a hamstring. So I was like, all right. So I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, what are your thoughts? Okay, I'm not sure. Were you on here when we were talking about Russell Westbrook, Paul?
Oh, no, I
think-
wasn't on here.
Been
No.
on.
So what are your thoughts of with Westbrook becoming a Clipper? Is that better for the Lakers?
Of course, he was
Exactly.
killing us. I mean,
He was killing
he
the
was
Lakers.
doing better. He was doing better off the bench. Like he was having a good year off the bench. He accepted that role, but then, like I said, he started feeling himself again, and he wasn't being a teammate, and getting into it with the coach because he had to come sit on the bench because he's a bench player. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, so I'm glad he's not on the Lakers no more because that was a cloud hanging over our franchise.
Yeah, like I was saying, it seems like they got better once Westbrook was gone. And it's crazy to say that about a superstar. I mean, Russell Westbrook, first ballot Hall of Famer, just You know, I don't know. I didn't like it when the Lakers signed him in the first place, but
They be giving way too many Hall of Fames in the NBA. I don't think he's supposed to be out of Hall of Fame. Because
well,
all that triple doubles, that's just stats. It don't mean to no wins. It didn't add up to wins. And not in the playoffs. Like, I feel like you gotta be when you talk about Hall of Fame, I feel like your stats you gotta equate to some playoff wins, not just you know what I'm saying.
Win some national,
regular
or
season
win
and
some
get
world
bounced out.
championships. I
Yeah.
agree with you, Paul.
okay.
Win some
Yeah.
championships.
At least get there. At least like I like Chris Paul. He doesn't have a championship, but I believe he's a Hall of Famer though. You know what I'm saying? He knows
He's
how to
a
win
great
games.
ball player. He's
You know
a
what I
great
mean?
ball player. But
Chris
then,
Paul-
you know,
Yeah.
He
all
might
right,
be the
what
best
about the
point
old
guard ever.
Utah, with the mailman, little guy?
What, Stockton?
Yep.
Of course he's a Hall of Famer. Hell yeah.
And well deserved, but he didn't win one. But you know what? I like what Paul said, though. I like what Paul said.
That's what I'm saying. That's another
But
reason.
they just got beat by Jordan every year. That's different.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm
Well,
telling
everybody
you,
gets the 6 years straight.
Chris Paul, they're going to try and get him a ring this year with Phoenix. That's why they went out and got KD. They have 4
Bro, they're
superstars, dude. 4 on the same team. 4.
Superstars don't
Count 'em.
always make the
Watch
team.
up. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 of them. I don't see
That's a lot of-
anybody
yeah.
stopping them. If the Phoenix Suns stay healthy, I don't even think the Golden State Warriors.
If that's a big if.
You know,
But that's why I know something's going to happen. And Chris Paul hasn't been playing great either, so it's not like he's
he
playing at
doesn't
his
really
top.
need to.
He doesn't, but he hasn't been playing like even like bare minimum. He's kind of been below his
But
play.
they didn't even
So-
have a season like last season. You know, their comparisons
It doesn't really-
completely night and day.
I know, but the regular season basically means nothing in the NBA, especially.
Yeah,
when
but you
pick
have to
up-
make it in the playoffs.
Doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
pick up KD at the trade deadline. It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
man, KD's in the right spot because the sun does set in the west, and guess where Phoenix is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Chris Paul can just be a quarterback. He doesn't even got to worry about doing anything but passing. Just hit the open man. He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
He doesn't gotta
They
worry
still
about
won't win. They
No.
still won't win the West.
No,
All right, who's gonna win the West? You think the Nuggets are gonna
Denver, hands down, is Denver. If Denver, you're talking about staying healthy. If Denver stays healthy, nobody beats the Denver Nuggets. Nope.
You guys are insane. I'm telling you.
see, the only
Golden
troubles
State-
that Denver has in line right now, if you think about it, Golden State,
Golden
if
State.
healthy.
If
Then you gotta throw in the Suns, but then you got Dallas, if healthy. But you know, ever since they got what's his face, that's bad luck for them.
But and I hate to say this, but the Lakers.
Just saying, man. Just
since
saying.
Since the
And
Lakers.
then you got the Lakers in the 8th spot for the playoffs. If they still if they're still doing what they're doing right now and being contingent, winning. All you gotta do is win, man. They make it in the 8th spot. Watch out. I always tease about the Lakers, but watch out.
Yeah, now that Westbrook is gone.
Yeah, I like
But
the
Nuggets
Lakers.
are good.
I love it.
Yeah, what do you think, Paul? You think the Lakers can really get through that gauntlet in the West?
Well, it all comes down to LeBron's health, man. It's just about LeBron. You know what I mean? Like if LeBron is 100% and AD is 100%, I think the West is wide open. So I'm not worried about anybody. If everybody's healthy, like even if KD's healthy, if everybody's 100% healthy, I still think we have a chance to at least get to the conference final.
Yeah.
And they'll all be a 7-game series. Every one of those will be.
Yeah.
The West.
Whoever goes into the championship on the West side, what happens is they're gonna be tired.
And they lose to Boston.
I know who won't be there. The
Man,
Clippers
they're on
won't be there.
track. They're on track.
Cool, guys. All right, well, let's wrap up because man, the NBA playoffs this year are going to be awesome.
It should be fun. It really should. A lot of good teams out there. Really are.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of
Go
them's the
Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah,
We
go
have-
Nuggets.
We got one more round of G Unit. Price is Right. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is original Disney. My background is jacking it up.
Hey, Spencer, you got a comment in the audience. for Karina. So how many toys did you win, Batista? And then Marie said Kevin Durant injured ankle during warmups. Cardinals released WR top sports stories by Brent Corrado and Associated Press, published 11 hours ago. Fox 10 Phoenix, Paul George blasts people who blamed Russell. March Madness. Seems like Maurice wants to get in the mix, but he's not showing his camera. You shy there, Maurice? Where you at? There you go.
Yeah, I just think there's a whole lot of things going on. We're not really gonna know who's who until the playoff starts, because some people hate what Durant stands for, some love him, and similarly some hate what Russell does, but the people that play with him love him. And without LeBron, I don't think the Lakers have a chance, because they played the Knicks, they beat them one night, next night they lost against them. So they're hanging tough, but I don't think they can do it without LeBron. I think that the Clippers might go far with Russell, because, I mean, even though they lost 5 of the last, 8?
Yeah, we're not even talking about the Clippers. The Clippers are still out.
But at the same time, there we go again.
And nobody's
Clippers got
mentioned
3 in a
Memphis.
row.
I mean,
Yeah,
got 3
and then you
in a
got
row.
Morant.
Yeah, that's insane. Nuts. Cool.
I think it's up in the air. I think it's serious
yeah,
parity.
Okay. Next,
still Denver takes it.
third and final round of G Unit Price is Right is coming up. This is what's up for grabs. That is original Disney cell artwork. This comes from Chippendale Rescue Rangers. This particular character's name was Ratso. I picked up a bunch of this. We have a buddy, just so you guys know where I'm getting all this stuff from. I have like a little collectibles business I have on like eBay and Facebook. And our buddy, I do baseball cards, sports memorabilia, stuff like that. And a good friend of ours that comes on the show all the time, Ray Pinetto, him and his partner have a business called Pro Signatures Memorabilia, and like a warehouse full of this stuff. They do auctions all the time, and so they come across really cool stuff like this. And you know, when he has like lots of it laying around, I go buy it from him. So, but anyways, that's original Disney cartoon cell artwork. It's pretty cool, you know.
Cute.
They do this. Like that's
They'll look good in the sports room.
that's the original sketch, and then they lay the piece of plastic, you know, the cell,
Yeah.
that sketch, and that's how you get a still for, you know, that's how they make cartoons.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
this is what's up for grabs for the final round of G Unit Price is Right. So here we go. Now we're going to dive into the NBA. We just wrapped up NBA talk. So G Unit, and everybody get your pencils and your chat rooms ready. All right, we're going to start here. We're going to start easy.
Okay.
And if we have to add another question, we will. But and if there's ties, we'll figure out a tiebreaker. But I just want you, this is something I want you to know. How many NBA championships did Michael Jordan win?
Oh man.
Start the timer.
What's the timer?
10, always 10.
Okay.
8, 7, 6,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom. G Unit. How many did he win?
Either 15 or 20.
15. 15 is the final answer. Okay, what's everybody's what's the answers?
All right, we have from Paul Pratt 6, Maurice 5, Batista 123, Eugene Mandelincorn 8, and Karina 36.
Tony Bama.
I wanted you to stick with your second one because I put 20. I
Ah,
was on 20 G Unit. You
Okay.
was there.
Tony,
I went
what-
2 more up. I went 8. You know, from the original 6 wins that he has.
so
man.
Eric, we what was the numbers on the chat again? We have 2 8s. We have Tony with 8, and then somebody else with 8.
Paul Pratt was 6, Maurice was 5, Batista was 123, Eugene was 8, and Karina Cantus with 36.
Okay, closest without going over is Tony,
Hey, G Unit technically said 15 or 20.
but we have to go with the first.
I hit 20 on the dot.
We have to go with the first answer, so it's 15.
Whoa! It feels good to be a big champion. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Okay, so who put 8 in the chat?
That would be a cross between Tony and Bama and Eugene Mandelkorn.
Eugene, so it's Tony and Eugene. Okay, they're in a tie for the first one there. Okay.
Good
I know
job,
what you
guys.
meant, Unit. You meant
What is
20. I
the
know what you meant.
tiebreaker?
I did. I
Okay.
meant 20.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You said the question was how many championships did Michael Jordan win?
Paul, you came in late. So, the way
No,
that
he's,
this game works,
he's been, sorry, Spencer, he's been here the entire time. He wasn't late.
Paul, just okay. The way you play G Unit Price is Right is you're not trying to guess the right answer. You're trying to guess what Alex is going to say, and it's Price is Right. So it's whoever's closest without going.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Because, okay, just so you know, Alex, the answer is 6.
6.
Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships.
In a row.
It was 2 3-peats.
Wow.
Yeah,
He
3
won
and 3.
3, then he retired and went and played
Right, then he
baseball
came
for
back,
like a
yeah.
And
year.
he won another one.
Wow.
Yeah,
But-
6 in a row.
But Paul Pratt said 6, so he was actually dead on, and
Okay.
Marie said 5, so he was closest.
Yeah, you
No,
guys were
But I
the
feel like
closest.
everybody knew it was 6.
But no, but Alex Ginzel's answer was 15.
I just
Oh,
don't know
so
my
it's
math.
closest to Alex's
Or
answer. Got it.
20.
Yeah.
But
I have 20.
the answer was 20. Sorry, Bama. Answer was 20. So we have a tie there. I'm gonna pick a rando question. God, what's a rando question? I might know. We'll get back to it. No, we gotta give that point away.
Give it away now. Wow.
Okay, how many G Unit all-time home runs did Willie Mays hit? Start the timer. Now this is just between Tony and Eugene. How many home runs did Willie Mays hit in his career? Now remember,
Okay, the timer has been started.
you're trying to guess what Alex Ginzel is going to say. 5.
All right, timer over. And Alex, what is your answer?
600.
Ooh, dang.
Okay, and Eugene said 400.
Okay. Tony.
400.
He actually did write
Ah.
400 down
What?
also.
Okay, so all right. How many home runs did Mickey Mantle hit in his career? Start the timer.
All right, hold on. Let me get back.
Lower or
in.
higher?
You're $1.
All right, timer is being started and go. And time's up.
550.
And you know, Tony and Bam, I think you guys should post in the comments in the chat so we know what your vote is before you hear anybody else, and that way you're in there.
Yeah,
with-
if I could do that, Eric, I would, but it
They're on
just
their
doesn't
phone.
seem possible on the phone. I've got
Okay,
it
so
on.
why don't you guys go first and say what numbers you're thinking?
I did 600.
Okay,
They got 600 and Eugene said, which one do you want to go with, Eugene? 400 or 500?
either one, you're the winner, Eugene. You get the point. All right, so
$1.
Eugene wins round 1.
Yay.
So next
Good job.
question, G Unit. This is like absolute basketball history. Like burn this one into your brain.
Okay.
So back in the day, Wilt Chamberlain scored the most points ever by a single person in an NBA basketball game. Okay.
Okay.
How many points did Wilt Chamberlain score in one game to set the all-time record? Start the timer.
In one game.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Answer.
90.
All right, so we have 100 from Dr. Fitness. We have 85 from Eugene. We have 99 from Batista, and we have 48 from Karina.
Oh, Eugene, Tony and Bama. Tony and
Yeah,
Bama.
I put 140.
I put 120.
Yeah, Eugene.
So that's Eugene. Eugene got it. with five
Eugene
off.
got it again.
Yeah.
All right, awesome, Eugene. You're
So
up.
much.
Eugene, you're.
Yay.
you're
And
not
it
there.
was
Okay.
100.
All right, guys, the last and final question, and we'll wrap up this super amazing Sports and Tacos Zoom interactive. I had a blast. I think this is a great idea. I hope everybody else had some fun.
Yes.
We had fun, baby.
E-Unit. LeBron James recently broke the all-time NBA scoring points total for a career. It was held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? I think so, Kareem. How many? Now, it's kind of a moving total, but how many points in his career does LeBron James have right now? How many points has he scored in his entire career as of right now? They played, I don't know if he played last night, but how many? And start the timer.
Is it like a
5,
really high
4,
number?
3, 2.
Entire career.
420.
In his entire career?
Oh, wait, his entire career. So it's gonna be in the thousands.
Could
Is
be,
he-
could be in the millions.
Yeah, 500,000.
Okay,
All right,
so
so from 420 to 500,000. I love that, Alex. That's brilliant.
so the final, what should we go with the final answer here, guys? 420 or 500,000?
Well, you know, being in Colorado, I was like 420.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay,
Now,
okay, we have to have some rules on sports. and
Technically,
tacos.
no, Spencer. You said a second ago, which said 15 or 20.
Oh,
You
yeah,
took the
it's
first
gotta be
one,
420, the
so
number.
It's gotta be 420.
Okay, the number is 420. What's our answers?
Tony and Bama, what's your answer?
I got 2,000.
I have 800.
Yeah.
I should
Okay,
have said something like
And-
that.
and we got, Maurice said put 100, and then he said 23,333. So I'm confused on which one you wanted, Maurice. Go ahead and.
Whatever's
comment again.
first, so it's gotta be 100.
Okay, Batista said 356, Karina is 50, Eugene says 10,000. And LeBron has been hurt, so 23,333. No, Maurice is sticking with 23,333.
That's Batista with the 300 and something right there.
356. So Batista,
Yeah.
you get that point. Should we give Batista one chance to get tied, or should we call it because Eugene already has 2. So
Well, it's Batista, there was no ties. Batista won. There's no need for a tiebreaker because there was no one else that was.
It's already 2 out of 3. Yeah.
2 out of 3 already cut the throat.
Yay!
Mr.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Beginner's luck.
So Eugene,
Yes.
this is yours, buddy.
Wow. Fits right in. I ran the Teen Comic Age and Animation Festival for 5 years in Los Angeles.
Aw.
That's perfect.
So
Then.
that's
Yes,
right.
yeah.
In
You're
my
welcome
ball-
home, buddy.
right in my
Oh.
ballpark. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me just, okay, so Eugene, you won the cell art. Who won the Porsche? Karina?
I won the Porsche.
Karina won the
Yes,
Porsche.
yes, yes.
No,
Yeah,
Batista.
Batista won the Frank Thomas action figure. Awesome.
But yet Batista knows nothing about sports.
He won everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but I get guns.
Yeah,
Yay!
There's good days and there's bad days. Today, TMP had a bad day.
Well, and I'm not gonna lie, one of the, G Unit Price is Right is a blast. But
Yes, thank you, G Unit.
Thank you, G-Unit.
You're welcome.
Well, no, it's twofold. It's entertaining, it's fun, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of educational.
It is.
That you probably now know. Okay, remember, I didn't tell you. Okay, Wilt Chamberlain, he scored 100 points by himself in one basketball game one time.
Jeez.
Okay. Oh, and we'll go. I need to follow up on the answers because that's like the whole point.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
home runs.
So, LeBron James currently has 38,450 points in his career. Mickey Mantle hit 536 career home runs, and I believe Willie Mays hit 660 career.
When she said 600, that was pretty dang good.
Yeah, I know. When she said 600,
Yeah.
I was like, so.
Yeah.
So, and it's probably just at least giving you a kind of a feel for like all-time home run champions, who they are, roughly how many they have, that kind of stuff. Just basic sports knowledge. Like if you're like me, Tony or Bama, you've known since you were like 7 years old. You're the sport.
I didn't know Willie Mays' or Mantle's home run number. I won't say that.
But I knew
I
who
knew
they
the vicinity.
was.
I knew the vicinity.
Fancy, I
I
gotta
wasn't
go.
gonna guess it on the point. Yeah.
I knew they hit the ball.
Mhm.
So anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody had fun. And if people like this, maybe we do it on Monday nights more often.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to my Michigan Wolverines. Come on, win the NIT.
The NIT.
NIT.
The not invited tournament.
Tony, nobody cares about the NIT, buddy.
I know.
The
Colorado's in the NIT.
The nobody cares tournament. Awesome. Well, cool guys.
Thank you.
Anything to say here?
Thank you guys for being on and thank you for playing.
See you, TV land.
Mhm.
I'm happy to be putting this on Easy Way TV, so you guys can go to easywaytv.com.
Thank you, Eric.
You're
Yes,
quite
thank you,
welcome,
Eric.
Alex. You
Yes.
guys did an
Thank you,
amazing
E.
job. This was a great first run for, we'll call it Sports and Tacos Interactive. And if anybody wants to come on again, I'm sure that we'll be doing it again. Thank you to Paul Pratt, our celebrity guest. Thank you to Dr. Fitness USA, our celebrity
Yes.
guest. Thank you to Batista, who knows nothing about sports, but yet won everything. And Dr. Patricia Rogers, Karina Cantus, Eugene Mandelkorn, Maurice, Wayne Smith, and everybody that joined us out there in YouTube land.
Yes.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Heck yes. Have a good night. Later.
Rock tide.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That was a